Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
Dylan, Gabrielle, good to see you both again. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
See you.
I've spoken to both of you for different projects, which I think is pretty cool. So welcome back to the show. I mean, Gabrielle, this is not your first kind of broadcast of a football game with Nickelodeon, but this is I think everything just got elevated, right? This is the Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas Game, right? Are we prepared for what's to come?
Hey, every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I don't even know if I'm prepared for what's to come. This is the Christmas game. We've got Christmas visual effects. We've got snow, presents. Patrick Star is commentating. So it's bigger than before.
Patrick Star is commentating. Can you believe it? It's the craziest thing.
It's wild. It's wild. It's never been done before. So I'm excited to see it.
Absolutely. Dylan, have you been brainstorming what the next big moment's going to be? Because the Debo moment has been talked about all the time, but I think we can up it this year, man. What do you think?
I feel like we can do it this year. So My plan, I was thinking about that. Great question, actually. You were the first person to ask me this question. I was thinking about it this whole time. So since it's Christmas, whoever wins the game is really who I have the questions for, because it's talent on both sides of the ball. Denver has Russell Wilson, Jerry Jeudy. Rams have Baker Mayfield, Jalen, Aaron Donald. So whoever wins, I was really looking forward to, if the Rams won, I would want to interview Jalen, because he's fully energized. I'm fully energized. That'd be great. And if the Broncos won, I would want to talk to Russell Wilson and be like, let's ride.
Absolutely. Game plans already for the Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas Game. Gabrielle, I kind of asked you this last time when we talked about the Slime Cup, because we were kind of focusing on golf. We're focusing on football. But you act, you're on Lele on Nickelodeon and everything. Does the mindset change a little bit from play-by-play hosting and acting, or is it all kind of storytelling in your eyes?
I would say in my brain, it's two different categories, but in a way it's kind of the same, because entertainment is entertainment, no matter which way you mold it or shape it. So in my own personal mind divider, I'm still being myself. I'm still presenting myself the exact same way. The only difference is that with That Girl Lele, I'm playing a character. I'm playing, someone who's different than myself. But with the commentating and the hosting and the presenting and things like that, I'm being myself. I'm being my most authentic me, I'm Gabby. So it's kind of two different divisions, but I love doing the football stuff. It's so much fun.
And Dylan, it's kind of cool, kind of add to what Gabrielle just said too. It's you've had opportunities to showcase a lot of things. You've had opportunity to show your acting, your music, your hosting ability. Is that kind of what you hope was going to happen? You can't plan that, right? It just kind of happens pretty much.
It really just kind of happened. I started off doing music, then I went all the way into acting, 3 shows now. And, I had to put music on a pause, and now I got music back on. I'm still doing my shows, but, I had a lot of acting. I was very busy, and I feel like doing Slime Time, the Kids Tonight show definitely helped me with hosting a lot. Yep. And I feel like that helped me a lot. And I feel like I was really prepared for this.
All right, absolutely. Okay, we're winding down here. A couple questions for a wrap up. This is serious business right now. This is Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas Game on Christmas, which is crazy. Gabrielle, without spoilers, we see kind of little TV spots and everything. What can we expect with this broadcast? Why should we tune in specifically? I'm in, but let's get our viewers to tune in as well.
Absolutely. So with every Nick broadcast, there's always going to be fun. There's always going to be slime. But last year, we slimed physical people, with actual slime. So hopefully this year we'll have the same opportunity. But as always, we're going to have the virtual slime, virtual visual effects. We're going to have Patrick Star commentating. We're going to have a wonderful halftime show with Rumble and Crew, which is a new animated series from Nickelodeon. You're going to have me, young Dylan, and some of your favorite Nickelodeon cartoon characters down on the field with the players, and up in the booth with me and Nate and Noah. So it's also a wonderful opportunity to learn about football. Even if you're not a sports fan, we're going to be teaching you the ins and outs of how the game works and the basics, and even learn about the players themselves. So it's a wonderful opportunity, even if you don't watch sports.
That is my favorite part about these broadcasts, if I'm going to be honest with you, the edutainment component of it. You that is the best part. Dylan, there's going to be some surprises that maybe you're not even privy to. Like, that's the exciting part too. We know Patrick's going to be on commentary, Patrick Star. You mentioned, Rumble, the halftime show and everything. But Dylan, there's going to be some surprises. It's Nickelodeon. It's the Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas
Nickelodeon,
game.
Definitely. It's some surprises that nobody really knows about. It's just depending on our mood. It's just depending on what Nickelodeon thinks of. And, this is for the kids. And I feel like this is helping us a lot because it's helping us grow our viewers. Adults are watching these games also. Families are watching these games. But yeah, there's definitely going to be surprises we don't even know about. And there's definitely going to be surprises we know about. We're just not trying to spoil it. We want you to tune in.
We're like a week and a bit away from this game. I'm going to ask you both this before we wrap up. We'll start with you, Gabrielle. I mean, have you started to kind of think about your kind of game day prep ritual before the broadcast? Are you thinking about what you're going to do, what the breakfast is going to be like? Like, have you thought about that at all, like the game day strategy?
You know what? It's Christmas Day, so I gotta have a gingerbread and a hot chocolate. But in general, I always just try to go with the flow, and have fun. So nothing too hardcore.
What about you, Dylan?
Can you ask that question one more time, please?
Yeah, no worries. Any like game day rituals or preparation that you've been thinking about?
Just getting lit. I feel like I channel my energy. Getting lit for real. I feel like I channel my energy from the crowd and how the crowd is feeling. So that helps me out a lot. And I feel like I channel my energy from Gabby, Nate, and Noah also. And I feel like I get a sense of everybody's energy and I just be positive. I love that positive energy and that lit feeling.
Absolutely. It's the Broncos versus the Rams, the Nickelodeon NFL Nickmas game. Young Dylan, Gabrielle, always a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you so much for coming back on the show, and happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.